successive time.
It is on from Nichols, placed well, around on the left foot, usually boots these. Nichols goes towards the goal and pops it through. Oh, what a goal!
And he's got a little extra play on, 35 metres out, puts it up now for young Duck. A great mark! Too many redheads out there as they drive towards Jackson. Chance now for Harris, he'll need support. Gets the kick away in the square. Templeton, Balme, Templeton! No, sorry, Nichols.
Good defensive work by Jacquier. Needs a set, or a little fumble. Duck is pressing him hotly. Jacquier gets his second kick back, but it's not a good one. Ace to Payne is good football, runs into trouble, lays it off to Warhurst. Warhurst deep into the pocket, Hall should mark and does. And Hine, Lewis wins again. Doing well in the centre. Capped on by Fuller. Opportunity now for Colin McDonald. Turns out of trouble, then slips to the ground. Still manages a kick forward. Nichols against Balme. Chance for Sewer off the ground. Has he got boot on it? Yes, he has. Towards half forward. Taylor and Kelly. Oh, Taylor strong. Used the body well. The handball to Templeton's not so good, but he recovers. Templeton then goes long into the square. Over Balme's head and through. Oh, the Warriors, magnificent. Second kick to Templeton. First goal.
Michael Aish, centre wing Anderson will get it next. The legs into attack through their rover. He's going to get run down, lost the footy, cleverly back to Aish. That was beautifully done when he got himself into trouble. Ducker on the lead, and he's going to get the mark or the free or both.
Looks for Nichols. He's the danger man at the moment. It's over his and Barnes' head. Chance for Sewer. He's through. Fires in. Goal umpire lost it. Now he's got it. 6 kicks. 2 goals to Ralph Sewer.
Through the half-forward line, Parker's going to have to work hard. Beautifully picked up there now by Jolly on the lead. Going up towards full forward Nichols. Templeton swoops on the ball. Right forward pocket, he goes back inside. Caught on the left leg, puts up the kick. I think it's a goal! Brilliantly done, Templeton. Kick number 5. The Warriors into attack again up towards the half-forward line. Winter couldn't. Taylor beautifully done. Puts it out wide. Templeton again. Has to work hard for this. Puts up a handball. Farmed out McDonald. Hooked around the corner. Haylock. Goal! Brilliantly done. Oh, what football. And it wasn't good football by Scanlon, but he won the free kick, and that's all you have to do. Sewer, fine mark. Gee, do you think Ralphie's playing in fine form? He makes his first 10 metres, does it well. Drives long to the half-forward line. Taylor up there with Kelly. Oh, Taylor, what a mark. He was on his way back to the turf when he took it. And Ducker has got it maybe just beyond his distance. He gets a lead into the pocket, over to Payne, and that's where the ball will end, and I would think 15 metres to boot. A high tackle coming in, and that's not the way to keep the ball, young man.
Reading in the late race was Wilson, left it behind. In goes Andrew Taylor against Michael Taylor. It finishes with Vardaniga. That's good football. Chance for Kelly now, well caught. The handball to Ducker, twists out of trouble, sends it out wide to Anderson, 30 metres out, shoots in, they got 3. 3 and 4 minutes, and they fight back. He's got it now, he's going to goal, it's very close. Wow, what a mark, Michael Aish. Kick is high to the square. Balme from behind, Hine twists out of trouble, heads it back to Jarvis. Oh, they've messed it up. Colin McDonald up the ground. Oh, what a bad mistake by the Norwood defence. Wouldn't that be great for football? The kick is towards half forward. Ducker out in front of Dwyer. Cleverly over to Neve. This should be a goal. On the left foot, bangs it in. Kick number 4. It's towards half forward. Kelly in front. Strong mark, strong hand, strong body, but never ceasing to be competitive. Tap forward by Hall. Scanlon left it behind. Look at this man work. Harris bullocks his way through. A long shot is an absolute beauty. Kevin Harris. Schwarz's kick has gone very high and across ground, getting across the line. Oh, what a game he's played today from his half-back flank. Now Harris, Sewers wants it next, he'll get it. Sure to be no. Fine kick. The Sewer bangs it in towards the goal, and that is it.
Yes, Ralph Sewer pretty happy there, and there's the final scoreline, 18-7 to 14-12, certainly a clear victory to Woodville there. Goal scorers, Nichols 6, Sewer and Templeton 3, and Harris with 2, and for Norwood, Hall and Ducker got 3, and Payne got 2. And normally you'd associate a Woodville victory over Norwood with a great deal of ecstasy and hype, but as Graham Campbell mentioned last week, that after the game, not a great deal of excitement. Sure, the players are happy about it, but normally you'd expect them to be, over the moon. But yesterday, we'll see as the game finishes. The Woodville players obviously pretty happy. But and there's Malcolm Blight.
Woodville, just what it's all about. Blight and Johnny Reid, very happy. And Woodville have brought off a fine win here at Football Park.
But there they are, just sort of casually walking off the ground as so, OK, that's another win for 1986, a victory over Norwood.
Another job done, really, isn't it?
Yes, and David, you mentioned last evening that it was a team performance. No one sort of standing out, but a real team effort.
No, that's right, Peter, and to you, Stephen, Jacquier, that defence of yours, I think, just typified yesterday the performance. The 6 of you, let's go through them. Yourself, there's Jacquier from Norwood, magnificent. Andrew Rogers at centre-half back, Alex Lunn at half-back, and I've missed 2.
Randall Jolly.
Randall Jolly, of course.
And Terry Libas started there on the big fella.
No, just superb.
Yeah, we just got a job to do, and I think it just typifies the whole side. We just want to win, and we go about our business the best way we can, and hopefully that brings good results, which it has been in the past.
You've had 5 out of 6. We were all talking about crisis time 6 weeks ago, weren't we, with Malcolm Blight. What changed the attitude?
I think the players themselves, we realised it was up to ourselves. Malcolm really couldn't do any more than what he tried, and we just got together and regrouped and had a few team meetings and really got stuck down to the business of winning.
It's confidence, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we really believe we can win and win well, I suppose, and the players just stick with that.
I understand, Steve, you had a team meeting, or what must have been 5 or 6 weeks ago, called by Max Parker, and at that team meeting, evidently players talked about all the little things in footy that were missing, that you weren't doing, like the slaps on the bum and all those sorts of things that really help out. That must be, or must have lifted confidence.
Yeah, I think we just fell into a false sense of security that we just accepted defeat towards us, I suppose, as part of it, and we just, all other sides go around jumping up, slapping each other and saying how, well done, so we thought, right, it's our turn, and we've done it. It's good.
Craig, coach 1 week describes you as feeble, captain the next week describes you as hopeless. Are they true?
Unfortunately, yes. And the current way we're playing is just not good enough, and it's hard to find the answer other than say that we're just not going at 100%, which is an indictment on guys that are supposed to be professional players.
Right. So the captain gets you in the room last night for 30 minutes. What do you do?
Well, the captain did, but we all just went straight in there because we knew something had to be sorted out, because the coach was doing everything he could, and we just weren't responding as professional players should.
And what sort of things do you talk about in the room for that 30 minutes?
It's an overused term, I think, but we've just made a commitment to each other that we're going to start playing as we should.
And that's basically what we sort of did 6 weeks, 7 weeks ago.
Yeah. Hey, it's nice to be on this side now, isn't it? Somebody else having to do it.
Looking from the side, Craig, up to half-time, I would have said, and not having had the stats, but you would have had equally as many, perhaps more touches, but that aspect of finessing, you seem to do all these short passes.
Well, I think it's just that over the years we've been given the... everyone thinks that we've got the skills, and I think we've convinced ourselves that because we're supposedly a skilled side that we can win a game by skills, but obviously no team can win a game just with their skills if they're not doing the right things in other areas.
What about Tom Warhurst at centre-half forward? He has done the job to now, and yet he wasn't there yesterday, but when he got shifted to centre-half back, of course, it gave the chance for Kelly, and he did well there.
Yes, he did well, but I think you have to give credit to Tom because he just works hard. The main thing that was our problem yesterday was that he brought the ball to the ground, which is what a centre forward's supposed to do, hold it in his area, but we just didn't crumb him. We didn't get the ball from his area. We just weren't crumbing off the ground.
Yes, we've got some vision also here of Steve Jacquier's injury, and we might ask him a little bit about it. It is obviously a left ankle problem at that point. And Steve, how's it coming up?
Yeah, it's only a slight strain. I've done it a few times over the last couple of months, and just fell in one of those tough marks out in the ground where I sort of dodged Darcy as he was just trying to give a shepherd, and I just fell on it and turned it.
It's great to have some vision of that so you can recall the pain of it, isn't it?
Are you feeling any pain this morning? We haven't got vision of you last night, but I
don't want to make another comment about that. You're labouring a point there, David.
No.
Actually, I saw you at 1 o'clock this morning. And not a pretty sight.
I'll go easy if you will.
He's a Woodville supporter, isn't he?
Yes, I am. What about Stephen Nichols getting off that quickly? Is he all right?
Yeah.
Because he limped off too.
Just got a knock on the leg, I think, and he'll come up no problems.
Craig, what about that Woodville tackling? It really was superb. In fact, you know, in the defensive area, your defensive area, I thought that their forwards applied so much pressure that at times it was uncharacteristic to see Norwood players in defence who are normally so smooth in getting the ball away mess it up.
Oh, they're very good. Woodville, they're, I mean, it was in the paper this morning that they've arrived or whatever. I don't really know what that means, but all I know is they're playing good football, good, consistent, hard team footy.
But their tackling was fierce, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Every part of their team game was good. Their tackling, their back-up, their crumbing, their running in numbers. It was very good.
Craig, your next game, of course, against Central District, a tough one. You don't like going out there, do you?
Well, that's something that our talk yesterday after the game is going to fix, because we're professional footballers. We should play well as a team wherever we play. It doesn't matter where we play or who we play. We should play it to our standard, and that's what we're going to work on.
And Steve, West Adelaide, I think at Adelaide is your next game.
Yeah, we owe them one. They beat us last time, so they're our next cab off the rank, hopefully.
Certainly sounds like the Warriors mean business. And don't forget, at 12 o'clock today, motor racing, Australian Touring Car Championships, round 10 highlights from Oran Park last week. And there's another Blight on the horizon. Young Adam Blight played in the mini league yesterday.